Hello, this is Ankit Alex Hansda. You are 15 CS58, and I'm making this video for the fifth experiment of database lab. And the aim of this experiment is to work and get familiar with joins. So the first question is to display all the tables from uh, employee from natural joining manager and employee tables. For that, we will use the query select all from manager naturally join to employee. So you can see all the tables in the join of manager and employee company has been displayed. Moving on, next type of join is Cartesian join. What it does is it joins all the rows from the first table with each row of the second table. For that, we can use Cartesian join keyword, or we can just give a comma. So as you can see, all the tables are joined, and we get this large table with each of the data with each other data in the table. Uh, Next question is to write a SQL command to make a Cartesian product between manager and employee and select the names from manager and employee. So instead of selecting all the tables, we will just select employee name from the first and the employee name from the second. Since they have the same names, we have to give a property to distinguish between them. So for that, we will use these variables, that is manager m and the companies. So m dot ename signifies the name from the manager table, and ec dot ename signifies the name from the employee company. So as you can see, all the names from both the tables have been displayed. Next, we can filter out this outputs from these joins by giving conditions. For example, in this question, we have to find the manager name and salary of the employees. So we know that uh, we need to display the name and the salary of the managers. So we know that all the employees details and salary are in employee company, and all the managers are in the manager table. So what we can do is, first we can give the condition uh, where ec dot salary is greater than 3000, and also filter out the managers, where that is where the name of the managers is in name of the employees in employee table is in the manager table. So we have filtered out the output. So as you can see, we are getting only two outputs, that is these are the employees who are manager and have salary greater than 3000. But for the same thing, we can also use another type of join, that is inner join, and inner join only selects the rows which are common or are relevant to the condition. So as you can see here, so we can just delete this part to filter out. We'll just give this condition, and instead of Cartesian join, we will use inner join. And for giving the condition of inner join, we will use the on keyword. On m dot uh, m dot ename m dot ename is equals to ec dot ename. So it's the same as the last query. Just the difference is that we are using inner join, and inner join is much more optimized and uses less space, because the Cartesian just joins each data with each other row, so it requires a lot of space, whereas inner join doesn't require a lot of space. Moving on, here we are in this question, that is write as question to prepare the list of employee names whose live and work in the same city. So here we are inner joining more than one table. So first of all, we inner join employee company and uh, employer company and employee, and then inner join it to another company name to get the company names. And first of all, we will give the condition that we will select only those which are live in the same city and work on the same company. For that, we have a condition for the first inner join. We will first select those employees which are live in same city using on e dot first table city name is equal to second table city name, and then the resultant table will be inner joined with the company table. And we will give the condition that when the company name of the first table is equal to the company name in the second table. So finally we will get this output. Next question is write an SQL statement to make the list with employee name who live in city Chennai and whose salary is between 1500. So here we are is like this question only. We will inner join two tables on the base of city Chennai, base in city. So only those employees will be selected whose city is Chennai. Using inner join on city is equals to Chennai, and I will give the condition where salary is greater than 1500 and less than 10,000. So we will get these output. And next question is to display the names of employees and company names salary employees who are not assigned in any living city. So for this we will use null. That is, if inner join on city is null, that is when city is not assigned on that table, only those tables will be selected. For some of the inputs, they may be living city may not be assigned, and the value is null. So whenever that city table is null, the employee is selected. The next is to display the employee name, manager name, and shift of all employees. So here we are joining three tables. Sorry, we are so you have to use we have to use the left outer join. So this left outer join does is that it first joins the two tables. Natural joins the two tables, that is manager and shift. Then also displays the remaining data of the which is not selected from the left table. So if we try to do this, select so as you can see, the employee name is selected, the manager name is selected, and also the shift is selected. Even though the shift is not, I mean, as you can see, we are only selecting where the all the data where the shift employee name and of these two are the same. So as you can see here, for Ajay, Jay and Shankar, we don't have any shift, then also it is selected. Moving on to display the cities of the employees in which the company is not located. So for this you will use any keyword that first of all we will right join the company and manager table, and we will use a not equal to any. So If it is present, it will give true. And if city is not equal, that is not in any of the managers, so it selects uh, all the employees in the company which is not located, in which the company doesn't have any uh, area located. The next question is to display the employee name, manager, and the shift of the employees using the full outer join. So the full outer join, what it does is that first, according to the condition, it will it will join the tables, and then it will display all the tables which are left out. For example, in this one, you can do so by selecting es dot shift full outer join and it shift as you can see, all the tables, remaining tables are also selected. Display the employee name, manager name, and the shift of the uh, using natural join. And if we do the natural join, for contrast, so as you can see, it is selecting uh, the data which is only common, not the data which is not fulfilling this condition, that is there. And now next question is to display the employee and name of the city assigned to the manager, assign a manager and live in the same city as the manager. So again we will use the inner join and select those rows with the same manager and same managers, and then whose managers are not null. Sorry, so some of the employees, as you can see, they have no managers, so we'll select those employees uh, which have manager, actually manager, and whose manager table are not null, and if the city of the manager and the city of the employee is same. So as you can see, we'll get the output here. And next is to display the ascending list of employees who are either assigned a manage to or assigned a manage or not. So first we have to display it in whether the uh, employees are we have to display the employees in ascending order. So for that we will use employee name and order by, and also we will group them by a name, uh, manager name. And last is to make the user depositor and customer table. In the previous slide, list all the customer names and the amount of depositors living in the same city where either anniversary. Okay, so for this we have to make use of the tables of the last experiment and list all the customer names and amount of the depositor living in the same city. So for that we will select the name, employee name and the amount, and we will Cartesian join the manager table, branch table, manager by branch table, and give the condition. Here we will use and give the condition that where name, where the name is Sunil or Anil, and the city they live in is in the city of Anil or Sunil is living, and that's and no row is selected since we don't have such conditions fulfilled in the resulting table. So this is for the fifth experiment. Thank you for watching.